Before you start your reading for your NCA administrative law exams, these tips are very important for you to know. And this is from experience, from someone who has read and passed the administrative NCA law exams. I'll start with general tips first. The first thing you need to know, especially when you're doing self-study for the NCA exams, is what is your reading style? How do you read? Are you visual? Are you audiovisual? What kind of reader are you? This may seem like something not important, but it is very, very important, and I'll tell you why. The reason why is when it comes to the NCA exams, there's so many materials for you to read. I mean, we have the syllabus that shows us all the things we have to read. You have notes. You have different materials coming to you left, right, and center. And the importance of knowing how you understand and how you take in information will help you know what materials to pick and to read, the materials you need to focus on. That's why it's very important. There are many websites that you can quickly check what your reading style is, what your learning style is. I'll advise you do that first. Once you've got that out of the way, for the NCA administrative law exams, this is my first tip. Read your syllabus. Read the syllabus, the NCA syllabus, like it's your first note. Know what areas the exams will be focusing on and the things that they mention in each of the topics. The second thing that helped me was the tool, which was also mentioned in the syllabus, Craig Forces. So for the NCA administrative law exams, Craig Forces has audio models and video models. So for those of you that are audio-visual learners, he has a model where it's like a presentation and he draws the whole thing, kind of gives you understanding of the paths. And administrative law is very, very voluminous. So those modules help you have an understanding even before you start going into the notes, the textbooks. It kind of opens your mind to kind of understand the pathway of administrative law, to understand the story and the concepts behind it. So by the time you start reading, it doesn't seem strange to you. So Craig Forces audio and video model. I will put some of the links in the description below. But I would say, just like cooking, too many cooks spoil the broth. Don't get too many opinions so you don't get confused. As I said, the first tool with Craig Forces is very helpful. And this second tip about focus is also very helpful. You have to focus on what it is you want to read and be strict with that path. There are many more resources online, many videos, which I will also attach in some part of this video in the links below. The third and final tip for you today, because my tips are short and quick and to the point, is that it is very, very important for you, for your notes to be clear and organized. One of the reasons why I say so is you don't want a situation where you're in the exam and you're looking for what you made down note, and those kind of things take time. So make sure the notes you have are clear, concise, and to the point, and are able to jog your memory quickly. It's very important so that you don't delay yourself. Organize yourself. Have your cases in one pile. Have your notes on one side. I mean, taking a textbook, I don't know how that's going to work, but if you need to take the textbook, go ahead. But even before the exam, make sure you have your post-its and your notes in the pages of the textbook so you understand, this is the part I want to go to. If it's procedural, if it's substantive, I know where to go to immediately. Organize yourself for the allowed materials that you can take into exam so that you don't get into the exam and you're lost as to where to find what. These are very important tips for you to help you pass the NCA administrative law exams. I'll see you in my next video, which will be on another topic. As I said, this is your NCA tips guide from your very own fellow student who has passed their NCA admin law exams. I wish you all best. Take care.